Hello, my name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything I play with a little bit of skill. And I am in Hearthstone. I'm in the ladder again. My
Greetings,
opponent.
friend.
I'm currently playing Shinmut, who's using Garrosh the Were. And I've decided to roll out a new shaman deck. The previous one, as successful as it had been, had just sort of hit a wall of just getting pummeled by a lot of really fast assault decks. So I decided to try this out and see how it works. Thus far, it has been doing pretty good. So let's see what we get. The concept behind this deck is it is a bunch of card draw, taunt, and death rattle, or it's a combination of the three with a little bit of removal and a couple of cards like Ancestral Spirit, which has been remarkably useful, surprisingly so actually, especially in conjunction with some of the death rattle cards. Let's see. Let's throw this out. Yeah, let's throw this out. And hit there. So, Leper Gnome paid for himself. He did 4 points of damage to my opponent and killed one of his creatures. Currently, my opponent's winning the life total. He's got a slight card advantage on me. He ended up going second, so he still has the coin in there somewhere. Or no, actually, I think he used that on the first turn. Yeah, he did. He used that on the first turn to get the sword, or the Fiery War Axe out. So, Heroic Strike. I'm guessing he's going to take this out now. Or he may just be going straight for me. Interesting. Well, I'm getting a card here. Not bad. Alright. Let's play this. And then this heals itself. So I don't know why he attacked that unless he forgot it was going to heal itself. He would have literally been better off to punch me in the throat with it. But I'm not going to complain about that. I think people forget what this does. This will be... Oh, I'm guessing he's going to armor up first. Oh no, he's just going to take the 2 points. And cleave doesn't really help him here. Ooh. Well, I don't know what these are. One could be a charge. Let's see, I'm going to go for the card draw. I'm going to attack before ending my turn. Because if he kills this next round, I can drop that and still have 2 taunts in play. So, I mean, he could cleave and then draw a weapon. Okay, so he's just got a weapon. Oh! It's an interesting use of execute. Okay, well, let's totem up. Yeah.
Job done.
This is another fun one to Ancestral Spirit. They have to, I mean, it doesn't do any damage, but then they end up having to kill it twice. I'm also using a Farsight. I only have one, and thus far I'm actually liking it in this deck. The fact that whatever card I get then becomes 3 less, and sometimes it's a 1 or a 2, but then I don't have to play it right away. It stays that cost until I get to a point where I want to use it, which is really nice. What do I want to do here? This with anything, it becomes more powerful. Let's do this. Not the one I wanted. I'm gonna hit that there. And you know, as I look at my hand now, I realize I don't have the lightning storm I thought I did. So that was not good on my part. Let's see what we get. Well, not what I was expecting. Still really useful. This is a really fun card to put Ancestral Spirit on. It's a 4/4 with taunt, but when it dies, it deals 2 damage to everybody. And making my opponent have to kill it twice is usually pretty entertaining. So I am about to take 5 points of damage. Yeah, that was... I screwed that up pretty hard, so I can't fault anybody for what just happened there. Let's do this. I say, let's see if I can get a taunt. Let's just give myself a taunt. Of course, next round at 9 mana, I'll be able to play this and Ancestral Spirit Ragnaros, which also really entertaining. So do I want to do that? Do I want to play Ragnaros? I wish I could get rid of this first, but you know what?
I wonder.
A 5 cost, regenerating Ragnaros, and a totem is 2 worthwhile to have. Okay, well, I got rid of that, so. I'd hope to do that some other way, but I'll take getting rid of him there. I'm guessing we're missing an execute. Oh, we got a wolf. She's gonna go for me. He is certainly... I'm gonna put this into play. And... we've got another Ancestral Spirit. I may actually hold on to that to use on Ragnaros in case my opponent... well, actually, I may not need it after this
you
round.
like my invention.
It's a card now.
I'm flying!
Okay. Play this too.
Job's done.
Well played. For the War Chief!
Well, there we are. Well, he'll live through this. And he falls 1 point short of killing him. Oh, wow. What a good game. Well, let's grab another game. Oh, I'm also at 128 out of 500 wins towards a golden shaman, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I ended up making a new shaman deck because my last deck was just getting mauled on several levels. Everybody was making very fast, very aggressive decks to try and beat hunters, and it ended up playing out well for a while, but then just trying to use a control deck against very aggressive decks doesn't necessarily function well, especially when based on spell power. So I wasn't able to draw cards. There was a lot of different cards weren't coming fast enough, and in testing out this deck, I have dropped in the rankings a little bit, but so we'll put that back. I'm up against Taro Shush as a priest. I don't need that or that. Actually, do I want to hang on to this? No, I don't. I have lots of card draw in this deck. I'll get to that eventually. This I was hoping for later. Well, I've got a good first round. Some other stuff here.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings.
So I can get a turn
Is
2
someone injured?
Harvest Golem. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. So I'm guessing he's after card draw. I am assuming he's going to punch this in the throat and then heal her back up to full. But I could be wrong, so... Oh! Yeah, alright. Did not expect that at all. Put this out, and I am going to keep that from getting too out of hand.
Mind if I roll need?
Yeah. This for sure. So if I get a healing totem, I got a taunt. But I can use a healing totem. Would have been better to kind of fix these guys up, but I'll take a taunt totem. Of course, now everything's a Holy Nova could take this out, but then I'll still have a couple 2/1s. He won't have got any mana left, so I'm kind of okay with that too. I'm not enthusiastic about it. He has definitely got card
Mind if I
advantage
roll
right now.
need?
Unfortunately, I only have the one silence. Let's see, do I do this or do I do card draw? I think
What to do?
I do
Pass
card
me that
draw.
light spanner.
And it wasn't what I wanted. Let's run this in. Then I'll hit him for 2. I can't kill this, so I don't see any reason to run it into him and watch it die horribly.
The gates are open.
Ooh. Nice. Nice play. frog. No frog. Do this. And there's the healing totem I wanted.
Done.
I forgot that that was going to happen. That's not good. So he's got 3 pretty decent targets, or he can get buffed up beyond all reason. And, holy no.
Mind if I roll need?
How do I want to do this?
Mind if I roll need?
Job's done.
Alright, I think that'll get me going there for a while. Didn't I kill this? Killed 2 of these already, but he used Thought Steal, and I have them in my deck, so one of the 2 was probably mine.
Pass me that arc-light scanner!
That's probably one of the other ones.
Shields up! Hey, give me that!
Well, let's do this.
Job's done.
Actually, that was stupid. I'm playing against a priest. He's just going to heal it. That didn't make any sense at all. All that's going to do is prevent him from using 2 of his mana. Which at this point is really not that big a deal.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Oh, yeah. And then I assume he's going to heal the Yeti. You know, for reasons. I suppose he could have done it that way, too. So this should help clear a lot of this out, unless he has a silence or a mind control. Let's see what we get.
Embrace the void.
Well, that was just really well done. Oh, that went so well for him. Let's grab another game, see what we can do. is pure ugly. It's been so long since I've actually played against a priest, I forgot about mind control. Now, for those of you who don't know, the patch to raise Unleash the Hounds from 2 to 3 mana went in yesterday, so we're now playing under the newer card rules. So, going up against another priest, this time played by a hero. And I'll hang on to that. And get rid of both of these. So, not thrilling, not great.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Is someone injured? Is someone injured?
Well, this will be interesting. Now see, with these two, I would have left that at one point. Do I want to try this? Not really.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
Getting anything I need. Okay, that I can use. So we will coin into a lightning storm. Hope we hit this one first. And we will. Alright. Yes. Taste my wrath. For that. Do I frog it? You know what? I want to get. No, I want to frog this thing right now. The next round I can fire elemental. If I'd played this, I would only be able to. I wouldn't be able to use most of the cards in my hand. Take 5 there. Nice.
Job done.
Nice use of shadow word down there. This will help because he can't do anything with his shadow words and such. And I can then do this. So, let's see. Now he's got to fight his way through there at least. It must have Holy Nova, but I guess not.
Ready for action!
Someone call for the doctor.
this because he's practically emptied his hand over it.
I got this.
And I can hit there and finish out. So next round at 7 mana, I will be able to play. Whoa!
Well played.
Well, that was surprising. And I think we have time for at least one more game. Let's try one more. Let's see if we can't hit 130. Be at 26% of the way through. So, alright. Worthy opponent again. Always nice to see those.
Thrall!
And Varzdan.
The light shall bring
Razdan.
victory.
For Doom
Also
Hammer.
Priest. Priests are very popular today. Alright. I'm gonna hang on to Lightning Storm. I think it'll be useful. And I don't have any idea. No, that's nice though. So Vrazdan. Let's see. I think that's. I wonder if he's of the Connecticut Vrazdans. Oh, that's not good. I don't want him to have 2 of those cards.
Is someone injured?
Alright, let's see. Well, let's punch him. And then I'm assuming heal for the card draw. So I am assuming he's going to get rid of this one and then heal up to 3, which is fine because with the Defender of Argus, I'll be able to use this to get rid of her. They're saying unless something better happens, that isn't better. So.
My shield for Argus!
You know, having a full deathrattle deck is interesting. There's a couple legendaries I don't have. I'd love Karen Bloodhoof, who once again is sitting on my desk facing the monitor. Would be really nice and it would be fantastic in this deck with Ancestral Recall. I mean, if he dies, I get him and I know that there's several of you going, oh, come on, the name of the card that you're thinking of is this, and I
Is
can't think of
someone
the other
injured?
Bloodhoof. Let's just call him that. Oh, that's what he got off of me. This may or may not be enough to like. Ooh. Well, that's just bad luck. Yeah, am I gonna play this? You know what? No, I'm gonna play this. This. Now, next round he'll be up to Holy Nova. He'll be able to get rid of most of this. Everything but one card. Ooh, Thought Steal. Oh, that's right. He's only had 3 mana because he cast Lightning Storm and that overloaded him.
Bring the pain.
Into the breach!
I I think I am going to play this here.
Job's done.
It's one of the things I've been kind of trying to pay attention to is where these guys go, because the drop and make both things on adjacent to a taunter, I want to make sure I get those pretty well done. Alright, I could play her in this. Is that a good plan? I think so. I'll
Pass
put
me
her
that
there.
Arclight spanner.
Feral spirits. Alright, let's see where this goes from here.
I must consider.
I'm happy with how this is playing out. I certainly have some decent cards on my hand. Lightning storms, some other stuff. Opponents at 10 cards, they've got to play something.
What we do.
Not bad, not bad. Nice. That's actually a really good play, except for this.
Bring the pain.
Hey, give me a minute.
I did that instead of this, so next round I could play the fire elemental. If he gets rid of, well, I mean, if he starts getting rid of my stuff or drops a bunch of taunts, I wanted something that would do at least some removal.
I wonder.
Mind if I roll need?
Embrace the void.
Well played. You have tested me.
Well played.
Well, I think that, second Golden Booty Bay Bodyguard, very nice. I am rolling up to levels here. I'm 56. Oh, Frostwolf and Grunt. I'm told 60 is the highest you can get where you get anything for it, so I'm guessing 2 Frostwolf Grunts and then 2 of something else between for 58 and 60. And that's it for today, but you know what? I am doing very well. I'm going to open a pack because I feel like it. Because I feel like putting one of these things in my hands and seeing what I get. And I felt really good about this game, so let's see what we get. Oh, legendary. A double legendary pack. Well, this is impressive. Oh, Blood Mage Thanos. One of the cards I wanted for this. And, you know, there were 2 cards I really wanted for this deck, and that's both of them. I mean, it's true, it's not Cairn Bloodhoof, but these are both really fine. This, I am particularly interested in seeing how it works with, because it's only an 8 cost. I am very interested in seeing how it works with the Ancestral not healing, but spirit. Because if I run him into a couple of things, if there's a couple big taunts out that he can take out on his turn. Yeah, he's the 3. I mean, he's only 3. Oh, man, I may have to put a couple, well, you know what? Well, let's go in and do this part. Let's get rid of these 3 commons they just gave me. So, I'll say it. This has been a pretty good day. As things go, that was pretty decent. So I will see you folks later. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, there's the other one. So, I do appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.